Starlight. Hey dolls, welcome back to the Discount Vegan. I'm Lizzie if you're new here, and I'm doing something today that's a little different. As you can see by the title, it's a grocery haul, but this is going to actually tag into a post I did on thediscountvegan.com. You can find it up here or down there. And basically, it's one of those things where when you have no money, you have an option kind of thing. Unfortunately, it's a couple weeks to payday, and our fridge decided to take its last breath, and we were without one for several days. So we lost a lot of food, unfortunately, and now we have this. There's not a lot of food left in our fridge and our freezer, and that is what today's video is all about. Kind of showing you the way ours works, and hopefully, possibly the way yours works as well. So, I'll show you what we got.
Okay, so just a little overview. This is everything that we received. Our food bank is a little bit unique in the sense that it goes by a point system based on how many occupants are in your home. However, we actually have a mobile market is what it's called as well, and they come in every week also so that you can get fresh produce. Obviously between a certain time, I believe it's May and October, is when we have the mobile market here. So that's just an overview. Now let's get into everything that we got. So to start off with, I'm going to start off with the mobile market, and we got a lot of great produce. We got a couple of small heads of cabbage, a couple of carrots, some tomatoes. The 4 large tomatoes that you see at the bottom are really ripe, so I actually use them just to make a quick salsa. We also got some beets and peppers, a 4-pack of those direct from the supermarket, obviously, as you can see by the packaging, and then an onion, potatoes, and some Swiss chard, I believe. On the inside, we actually got some spices. That is more turmeric because I'm really obsessed with how turmeric is making me feel right now. I also got a little baggie of bay leaves because they are great to put in when you're cooking beans. They kind of just take the funk out of the smell of the beans cooking. And then from there, obviously, all the dry goods. We did get a couple of snacks, such as Triscuits, and we were lucky to get chips this time, which was very unique. My husband also got a vegan banana brownie pack, which I had never heard of before, but I'm allergic, so those are actually all his. So are the Frosted Flakes, because that's what he considers a meal. And then, of course, we got some quinoa, lots of quinoa, some oats. I always try to get a lot of basics if I can while we're there so that, I can kind of just spread out our meals until we can actually buy groceries again, because our local food bank you can actually only go to once every 30 days. And we really try to make it on our own rather than using the food banks. But I digress. Then we also have at the top some rice noodles, 2 packs of brown bread, whole wheat bread, some pasta. I have some Lara bites. Those look delicious. Then I decided to pick up some more coffee, which, just an FYI, if food banks are a common thing for you, don't always get excited for things like coffee because they take them usually out of, larger jars or canisters and put them into baggies. A lot of the time, the flavor and everything kind of dulls, and in our case, it had no flavor at all. I basically was tasting like coffee flavored water kind of thing, like very, very dull flavoring. It was not worth the points at all, sadly. Um, then obviously TP, another um, basic you kind of need. Toilet paper. I also got some crushed tomatoes, some lentils, and 2 cans of chickpeas, which this goes to show just how much times have changed. Beans and lentils used to cover the shelves thick at our local food bank, like thick, 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 to the point where they were actually free. You didn't have to pay with points. Now, that's not the case at all. I was only able to get 2 cans of beans and 1 can of lentils, and they were a point each. So that just goes to show how much times are changing, that they're considering them points now. They're not free. They don't want to run them off the shelves because they're hardly staying on the shelves. Okay, so that's my entire food haul from our local food bank. We are incredibly blessed to live in a country that has this available. I know a lot of countries don't have this, and everyone should have access to food when they can't provide it for themselves. I'm all about self-sustainability, but when you need help, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, as I'm sure most people would consider this embarrassing, this is something I want to put out there, showing you that yes, it does happen, and don't be ashamed if you need the help that we needed this month. It's been a long time since we've needed to do this, and it was incredibly difficult for both my husband and myself to go out and have to get this help again. But we did it because we need the help right now. So if you need the help, reach out. please. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And please help me out again by liking this video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, do you have a food bank in your area? Have you ever used it? Do you need to use it? Don't be embarrassed by this. We are a community of human beings. So we're gonna need to help each other out. It's just the way we're supposed to be. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and click that bell icon so that you get notified of my videos. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, dolls.